And it is a pleasure this evening to introduce an author, scriptwriter, actor, musician, comedian, co-creator of The Far Show. He's penned 4 adult crime novels during the 1990s, including the very Noirwich Happy Now. He's penned the 5 books of the Young Bond series, which we're going to be picking up on today, as well as 7 of the Enemy series, the young adult zombie horrors.
Well, in their day, the Ian Fleming novels were quite modern, and he was showing off a lot of stuff that was happening on the technological front that was new at the time. I mean, Casino Royale, written in the early 50s, there's a lot of play in that about this amazing secret recording device that is hidden in someone's hotel room. And it's about the size of a suitcase, and it has to be hidden, jammed up inside a chimney breast. But at the time, this was obviously considered the height of sophistication and gadgetry. But Ian Fleming, he was fascinated with how things worked. He loved machines, he loved cars and aeroplanes, and he was always, you know, he wanted, and guns and things like that. So he was always interested in the mechanical side of things. There's a very sort of male approach to the world. He was better at how things worked probably than how people worked. When you think of James Bond, what do you think? Well, okay, he's 007, so he kills people. He drives fast cars. He drinks a lot of strong alcohol. He has sex with a lot of women. He smokes a lot. And I thought, okay, I can't do any of that. My character's 14 years old. I suppose when most people talk about crime, they think about detective fiction or police fiction, but you know, thrillers fit into that whole world of crime. And you know, without the James Bond books and the James Bond films, probably even more so the films, I don't think that the modern thriller would be anything like the way it is now. You know, I definitely found that I loved crime fiction, and I still do, although what I've realised is I like crime fiction that is about criminals more than I like. I'm more drawn to that than the sort of police or detective side. I like the sort of getting inside the criminal psyche. The James Bond film sort of invented that idea of the big, glossy, international, expensive action film. And you know, we talk about James Bond as a spy, but he doesn't actually do any spying. But the films took it into a whole different league with the invention of ever more ridiculous gadgets, until we ended up with the invisible car. What always happens in the films is they sort of take it up, it gets more and more ridiculous, and then they say, well, we've got to strip it back and go right back to basics. Because I'm a writer, and I have a fantastic job, which means I can sit in a room and just make things up. And so I can have all the same adventures that James Bond has, but kind of inside my head. And that's what's fun thing about writing stories, is you have all these adventures with your characters. So there are some characters in the books which are probably a little bit more like me, the ones that wear glasses.